Alright guys, so before I actually get into my Jai with Makemeup89, I do want to show you guys this app that one of my YouTube viewers actually introduced me to. She kind of sent me a whole bunch of apps to try out after my what's on my phone, and I told you guys I wanted some different apps. So she sent me a whole list of it. I didn't try all of the apps, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't try everything. However, I did try a few apps that I really liked. Some I didn't like, some I was just like, okay, yeah, whatever, they're cool. But so I want to show you guys this game that I really like. I've been playing it for a while, especially right before bed, because I don't know, it kind of gets my mind going. And it's really good to me because I completed a criminal justice degree. It's all about like trying to solve cases and stuff, so I really like that. And I don't know if some of you guys are into all that criminal stuff and criminal justice stuff, I think you guys might like the game as well. Also, if you guys have any other apps that you would like for me to try out, something you guys think is fun, let me know. I would love to check them out. Okay, so the game itself is called Agent Alice, and I'm just gonna show you guys how it looks just so you kind of get an idea of it. This is how it looks, and I do apologize for the light, that's just the ring. I'm currently on my next level, and in order for you to move on to in order for you to pass on or move on to another level, you definitely have to have stars. If you don't have enough stars, you can just go back and play one of the levels, or I guess one of the sub levels within a level, to move on to the next level. So this is how it looks. I'm just gonna go ahead and start a new level just so I can show you guys. So you pretty much have like these tasks that you have to complete right here. You can examine a certain crime scene that you recently just went over. I need to look for fire. Fedora, where are you? Oh my gosh. As you guys can see, I've only gotten 1 star now. If you don't have enough stars, you can't move on to the next level, next episode. Why would they have a mailbox in a crime scene? Where the hell is a mailbox? Damn. Okay, I can't find a mailbox, so I'm just gonna start pressing everywhere. Hopefully I'll just press on a mailbox. Yes, found it. The strange vines, some vines actually had like blood on it, so for me, I have to like re-examine it, which is pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. They have like little storylines that you can also read, so you know exactly what's going on, what you're doing and stuff, which is pretty cool. So now we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into our Jai with Makemeup89. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to finally film this video for you guys because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for it. This is probably some of my highest requested videos, and it seems like you guys really enjoy this little Jai with Makemeup89 segment. And I'm very happy that you guys ask questions apart from the whole marriage and divorce thing, because I think I'm really getting tired of just talking about it and really explaining everything. I think I'm just kind of getting over it and I just want to be done with it. I've gotten my chai in a little owl mug. Oh, somebody asked what kind of chai I drink, or what I drink when I'm doing a Jai with Makemeup89. I always drink kava. For those of you that don't know what kava is, it's just green tea. I don't really drink chai because I really hate the smell of chai. I really don't like chai whatsoever. So I'm just gonna randomly pick out a couple of different screenshots that I have. Anyways, without further ado, let's just jump right into the questions. Ava asked, how old were you when you got into makeup? I was actually at the age of 14 when I first started wearing makeup. Very funky when it came to my makeup. I really didn't know how to do it properly. My foundation was always so much lighter than my skin tone. As I got into makeup, I've started to learn how to just match my foundation with my complexion and everything. But I was a total clown when it came to makeup when I first started. I was at the age of 14 and I wore makeup to the first day of high school. I remember that. Iraj Tahir asked, which one do I prefer, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter? Personally, I don't really use Twitter that much. I used to use it. Can't really keep up with the statuses and stuff, or the feeds, whatever you guys call them. Instagram I use once in a while. Not as much as I should, or not as much as other people would like to use it. And then my Facebook, I actually communicate with a lot of my friends out in Pakistan, a lot of my viewers all over the world. I've also met a couple good friends off of Facebook as well. And if any of you guys would like to join me on Facebook and would like to follow it, I'll link it down below. And I do reply to people. That's more of like a personal Facebook that's just kind of turned into a public Facebook. So people are still able to add me on there. So if you would like to add me as a friend on there and just talk to me and tell me your favorite color or your favorite story or something about yourself, you're more than welcome to. You can find me on all of the social media networks at Makemeup89. Amina Hussein asked, what are my current favorite TV shows? My favorite shows are Pretty Little Liars. Yes, I am still all about Pretty Little Liars. all those girls are so beautiful. I'm also watching Switched at Birth, which I love. I freaking love that show so much. And then I'm also watching The Fosters. Someone asked, what are your plans with YouTube and fashion since you're done with college? Love you, and it's great to see you moving on. Love you. First off, I love you guys too. My plans for fashion and YouTube, I think, as far as all that goes, because I worked so hard and just doing what I love, which is filming videos for you guys. Like I said in my previous try with Makemeup89, I fought so much to film for you guys. Like what was that? With the family and the community, I fought so much to be able to stay on YouTube and just film for you guys. So I think as far as that goes, I'm gonna continue filming, but I also want to take my channel to a whole different platform, which I have very exciting news for you guys coming out very, very soon, especially my viewers out in Pakistan. I'm very excited about that. And as far as fashion goes, I would love to launch my own fashion line, and I would love to do like a Pakistani fashion line, I guess you could say. That's something I'm really, really passionate about. I love fashion and everything, so I would love to see where YouTube and just fashion takes me in the whole world of like Pakistan. Iram Sheikh, she wants me to do challenges, so if you guys have any challenges that you guys would like to see me do, if any of them actually require you to do them with somebody else, definitely let me know down below. I would try to get my older brother to like film with me. I name wrong. Kainat Hussain Zada asked, what is your favorite Indian movie and actor and actress currently? I guess my all-time favorite Indian movie, I have 3, which is Humko Ishq and Hamara, which is like an old college movie. If those of you who have watched it, I'm sure you guys can feel me on when I say I love that movie to like pieces, love everything about it. It's just such a good, fun, old college movie. Number 2 is Raja Hindustani. My all-time favorite movie is Raja Hindustani. I know it's a bit old, but I don't know, I just love it. Like, love the movie so much. I've watched it probably like a billion, gajillion, bazillion, if that's even a word, times. And then my, I guess you can say, most recent favorite movie, it's not really recently, but still, would definitely have to be Highway. I was introduced to the movie by my friend, my amazing friend, my very special friend. I was actually introduced to the movie by him, and I fell in love with the movie. I've watched it maybe 3 or 4 times already in the past maybe 2 months, and my favorite actor is definitely Amir Khan, by far the best actor I can possibly watch. And as far as actresses go, I would have to go with Paritni Chopra and Deepika Padukone. I've been getting a lot of questions about would I live in Pakistan. The one I'm looking at right now is actually by Annie Ali. And she asked, do you want to live in Pakistan? I would love to live in Pakistan. I would just love to get away from the Western world, because this is where I grew up, and this just isn't for me. Like, the mentality, the lifestyle here is just not meant for me, or maybe I'm just not enjoying it because I really haven't experienced as much as I would like to yet. And as far as moving to Pakistan and wanting to live there, I would love to live there. I know it's not safe, but it's just a beautiful country. It's my own country. It's like, you know, your own culture and your own people are out there, and you just get to be closer to your own culture and people, and I would love to experience all of that. I went to Pakistan just once at the age of 16, stayed there for like 2.5 months, and I came back like really depressed, and ever since I've been trying to convince my parents to let me go. They're not really convinced yet, like at all. It's been like 9 years and they're still not convinced. But I don't know, I don't know, like I would love to live there. I just think the whole environment and everything about Pakistan is beautiful, and I think a lot of people kind of underestimate the whole country, and they say, oh, it's a bad country, it's an awful country, you know, there's bomb threats, there's so much going on. But then again, where aren't there threats in the world? Like, there's threats everywhere. Every country has their goods and their bads, just like Pakistan does, but overall it's a beautiful country with really banging fashions, banging food, and definitely amazing sceneries. Female boss asks, how do I handle bad situations and do I lose my temper quickly? Let's start off with the second question, because yes, hell yes, I lose my temper so easily. I don't know why, it's just, I don't know, like I really don't know. I lose my temper really easily. I actually have this thing where I tend to break a lot of my own things when I'm very, very angry, especially if I'm angry at someone else. Like, I've broken my phone maybe 4 times, like I'd say an iPhone like 4 freaking times, just because I've gotten angry over the littlest things. It's just that people know how to press my buttons. Like, they know like what buttons to press to piss me off. And she also wanted to know how I handle bad situations. Oh gosh. I don't know, as far as bad situations go, I'm the type of person where if I am going through something traumatic or just bad, I kind of lock myself in my room and away from everyone else for a couple of days. Like, I'll do all my chores and everything, and I won't like drift away from my regular daily routines and stuff. I wouldn't shift away from it. I do them, and then I just come back into my room and go on the computer and just chill and just listen to music and instrumentals, especially instrumentals. And then I don't really like talking to anyone except for my best friend, who's Farida. I only talk to her about my bad situations or my problems or anything that I'm going through. She knows me, like my insides and my outsides, like by heart. I probably don't know as much about myself than she does. That's why I consider her my best friend. But yeah, I talk to her then, and then we try to sit down for hours. And when I say hours, I mean we can literally, I've never met her personally, but she's my best friend, and I actually met her through YouTube and everything, and became like sisters. Okay, this question wasn't about her or me, but yeah, I just sit down and talk to her. We Skype for a few hours and just talk about our problems, like what we've gone through for the past few days and stuff, and just kind of get everything out. And that's how I deal with it. And then she kind of gives me advice, and I try my best to give her advice, even though I suck at giving advice. She's really good at it. So yeah, that's pretty much how I handle my bad situations. I guess I always just need her to be there for me when, and I'm not being selfish about the whole situation either. I just mean I need her, like, as a friend. Like, when I need someone, I think I just prefer to talk to her about anything, and she's always there for me, so I'm very thankful for her. And Salva Jandio asked, how do I save money? As far as saving money goes, I'm the type of person who likes to spend money. Like, if I have a $10 bill, I'll go and spend it. If I have like $51 bills, I'll spend it. If I have like broken money, if I have like all ones that are in $1,000, I'd go spend all of it in like one day. So I'm the type of person who would never spend 50s and 100s. So I always go to the bank and just convert it, and I love looking at that money. I'm like, okay, 100s, you look good, you look sexy, I'm not going to touch you, and I'm not going to do anything with you. So I just kind of save it that way. Apart from that, and I just spend everything. And then I know something else that I learned from my sister that's really been helping me is just taking my money and turning it into change. So just go into a bank, and I guess just like exchanging it for change really helps, because you can't really just go out to the mall and like give them $50 in change. So that's how I save it, and then when I really need it, I'll just go back and like convert it into bills. So that's a great way for me to save. And I'm also the type of person who picks up on any pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters, anything that my siblings leave around, especially in the laundry, in their bedrooms, in their pants and everything, or in their clothing or anything, in my sister's wallet. I steal that out of her wallet. So let's just forget about me even trying to like look for the change. I just steal it from her. And now that I'm getting into eating healthier and just being healthier, I am trying to I guess avoid buying junk food, and I guess that's another way for me to save. Momina Farouk asked, am I planning on ever having my own makeup line or teaming up with like BH Cosmetics or ABH? First off, I don't know what ABH is, and I apologize for that. But I am actually planning on doing a makeup line and a skincare line, all natural kind of a thing, just because that's what my channel is basically about, doing like do-it-yourself projects or doing your do-it-yourself skincare, hair care stuff. And I think I would love to do something that's all like natural ingredients and just natural stuff that really helps out, like organic stuff to help your skin and hair out. And then as far as teaming up with BH Cosmetics, I would love to team up with one of those companies to actually create my own palette or just some makeup brushes or something. I think that'll be really interesting to do for you guys. You can ask me what motivates you in life, and how are your parents dealing with your YouTube channel now that you're successful? When I first read that question, I actually laughed, and as soon as I heard the part about my parents and how they feel about it, I asked my mom. I was like, hey mom, psst, somebody wants to know, how do you feel about my YouTube channel now that I'm like so successful on it, or I guess I'm starting to get success on YouTube? And my mom's like, oh, tell your viewer, I still get a little crazy every time I hear about it or see it. So I guess that's my mom's answer. But I think they're more accepting of it now, just because I guess we're kind of over the whole bullshit of other people saying stuff, and I don't know, I mean, now that I am getting successful, I think they're just kind of opening up to I think they're kind of opening up to the idea of, okay, well, this is definitely something for my future, not specifically for them, but definitely for me as well, something where I don't have to depend on anybody else, and they, I guess, are okay with it now, and I guess they kind of have no choice because I'm not deleting it. I've spent like almost 5 years working on this channel, and then what motivates me in life, apart from, I guess, you guys, it's definitely my past. I don't want to talk much about it. For those of you that have talked to me on Facebook and that do know a little about my past and stuff, that definitely motivates me because I feel like I've gone through freaking hell and back like 50 times. It's definitely been hard for me, so just thinking about what's happened to me and what I can do to make sure it doesn't happen again, and you know, everything that's happened, I look at it as, oh my god, it's been a tragedy for me or something traumatic, and I just kind of push myself to be happier and better than what people have put me through. So that just kind of motivates me, and it motivates me to see what aunties and uncles are saying, because once I hear something that they say, I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta do it like 50 times better so I can piss them off even more. Rios. And that just Alejandra Rios asked, where do you live, and if you can move anywhere around the world, where would you live? Definitely Pakistan. I currently live in America, New Jersey, and if I can move anywhere around the world, I would love to live in, oh, Saudi Arabia would be a nice place too, like specifically Medina or the Mecca. I would love to live there, or I'd love to live in Pakistan. Oh my god, I want to move to Pakistan so badly. I have been begging my parents to let me go and let me move there. Like, I am a strong female. Like, I am very independent, very strong. Yeah, I live in their house, but I do everything for myself as far as earning and everything goes. I am independent, and I feel like I can do this by myself. I would love to live in Pakistan. Oh my gosh, I just want to go. I want to get away from like everything. I just want to get away from the Western world. I just kind of want to get away from everything and everyone and live out in the mountains and just kind of do me. And like, I would love to see Kashmir and live there as well. If any of you guys are in Kashmir and watching this, and or from Kashmir, like, let me know, because you and I are officially best friends. I would love to live in Pakistan. It's such a beautiful country. Like, I feel like Pakistan is like so underestimated, and it's just not. I guess a lot of people haven't seen the beauty of it. Daisy Girl 424 wants to know, would I ever consider doing a meet and greet or a hangout in the New York or New Jersey area, because she would love to meet me in person. Thank you so much. I would love to meet you guys as well. I'm going to IMATS, so if I don't go to Pakistan, then I'm going to IMATS in April. It's going to be on a Sunday that I'm going, so I would love to meet you guys if you're there. If you are not going to IMATS, I am also thinking about doing like a meet and greet like around a restaurant area, so that should be really, really fun. Nayam Seema asked, if you had to dye your hair an unnatural color, what would it be? Definitely purple, like lavender. Daisy May asked, what is my favorite Pakistani food? And I love your videos. Thank you so much. I love you. My favorite Pakistani food is practically anything that's Pakistani. I'm not really big on eating meat as much as I used to. I feel so bad. Animals have families too. I love all veggies. I love like saag, pindi, methi saag, just all different kinds of saags. And any kind of vegetables. I love beans. I love chole. I love dahi bade. Dahi bade is pretty awesome. For those of you who have never had it, dahi bade is pretty awesome. I went to Pakistan, and in Attock we used to go to like this little dhaba kind of a restaurant place, and they had like this dish. It was chaat with like dahi bade and stuff and samosas and everything. It was so nice and crunchy. That used to be like my favorite dish of Pakistan, and we went to it every single day. It's pretty awesome. Mirna Veskas asked, do people recognize you on the street when they see you? Some people do. I've had a couple of people. I actually had this one person who was at a mela, and it was so random because I was just sitting there like chilling, and all of a sudden she just comes up to me, she snaps a picture and walks away, and I'm like, oh, like, okay. I've actually also Skyped a lot of people recently, the other day. I don't know what was going on with me, but I randomly, like, I have a lot of viewers that are also friends with me on Facebook. They don't really talk to me, I don't really talk to them, but they like, we like each other's comments and pictures and stuff, so sometimes they'll message me and I'll reply back to them. But when I see somebody messaging me and like they leave like a whole long message, and I thought it was like really sweet because how much they're inspired by me and how much I motivate them and push them to do better and do this and that, and how much they love my videos, and they were just complimenting me so much. And I noticed like you can call them, like they had that little blue button thing, like you can call them. I pressed it and I called one of the people, and like she was freaking out and I was freaking out. It was so much fun. I spoke to her for like 2 hours, and then I called another viewer who was in the Philippines. She was like probably 13 or 14, and spoke to her for like 2 minutes, and then we hung up because she was so nervous, and I've been talking to her since then. One of my other viewers added me as a friend on Facebook, and it was her sister's birthday last night, so happy birthday, Manu, if you're watching this. Happy birthday to you. Well, I already wished it to her. Last night I Skyped them just to wish her happy birthday. I called them, I was like, I'd like to personally wish your sister a happy birthday, and yeah, so her sister was like, oh my god, this is pretty awesome. So I Skyped her for like an hour and a half, and that was pretty awesome. So I love talking to people, like it's just me, like I'm a big talker, so yeah. So that's what I'm saying, if you guys would like to add me on like my Facebook or just follow me or something, leave me a message, and if I can call you, I would definitely call you. What beauty guru do you really want to collab with in the near future? I would love to collaborate with, I know this is impossible, but I would definitely love to collaborate with Dulce Candy 87. I have been a huge fan of her. I think she was definitely the first person that I started doing videos because of, the first person that I was inspired to film my videos because of. I actually watched her, and as soon as I watched her video, I ran to my room and filmed my first video in 2008 for my first channel that I had to delete. But yeah, she was yeah, her. Who do you wish to meet? I would love to meet my grandparents because they passed away when I came to America at the age of 5, so I don't really remember anything about my grandparents. I don't really remember any memories that I had with them, and I would love, if I can just get one day with like anybody in the whole world, I would definitely choose my grandparents. And yeah, she also asked, are you coming to the annual ICNA convention 2000? Are going, and I wasn't gonna go, but after reading that comment, I think I may, just to meet you. But yeah, I think we were definitely planning on going to the Baltimore ICNA 2015. I was here 83 asked, what do you think about marriage now that you have gone through with it, and would you ever remarry? You know, I've actually thought about this a lot. I would like to remarry just because I definitely want somebody to be with me in life, but I also don't want to just because of everything that I've gone through. I just really don't trust a lot of people that much anymore, and I've also said in my previous stories, it's a lot more than you guys just in general know on YouTube as far as the marriage goes. It's a lot more than that, so I just kind of have trust issues when it comes to guys and girls in general. So yeah, I mean, I've thought about it. Remarrying is an option, however, I think I would more so prefer doing a lot of charities, because I'm actually planning, me and my best friend were planning on doing like a little charity thing. We've even come up with a name for it, and I'm very excited about that, and I really want to get you guys involved with that as well. So I think that's something more that I want to do. I know if I was to get married, it's going to be very hard for me to do what I want to do in life, just because it's either going to be take care of him, take care of the kids, take care of his parents, and I'm not going to have any time for me or what I want to do. So definitely think I would prefer to just kind of be me for now and find myself after everything that I've gone through. And what do I think about marriage now that I've gone through it? I guess marriage is marriage at the end of the day. It's not as successful as it used to be. I guess just the society and the environments of like nowadays society has completely changed the aspect of marriage. It's just not the same anymore. So there's a lot more divorces happening, and just unhappy marriages, and I don't know, I guess that's something that scares me. So I don't know, like I think that's just my viewpoint on it. I just don't think marriages are as successful as they used to be, just because of the societies and environments changing. It's just Beauty by SKS. Being from the same culture as me, Pakistani, you must know how much brown people love to talk, especially the aunties. Did anyone criticize you for having a YouTube channel? Love you, and would love if you could check out my channel. By the way, if you don't know, I actually subscribe to you. As far as people talking about me and criticizing me, it still happens all the time. I actually had this one lady who was dead ass begging my dad to get me to delete my channel. She used to like asked my dad to come over just so she can show my videos to him, and just so he can get me to delete it. And it was definitely like, oh my god, I freaking like despise you, I hate you right now. So it was definitely that kind of a thing for me. A lot of aunties talked about my channel and my videos, and it's just hard for me, and I just don't care anymore. I take it from one ear, take it out the other ear, take it back to them, and I'm like, accidentally you dropped your negativity in my ear, and I don't do well with negativity. Maddie R also wanted to know, why did you want to pursue criminology? What was your trigger? I just really wanted to help people out. Criminology was something that I was always interested in, and my past had a lot to do with me getting into it and just wanting to defend and protect a lot of ladies. And what I really thought criminal justice was actually defending people and helping people out. But the more I got into it, the more I got to learn through my classes and stuff, it just seemed like it was more of like a gang now, and it's just something I'm not into. I am not the type of person to like hurt people, and I don't want to be a person who would have a gun, and I don't want people to look at me and be offended by me having a gun, and I don't want people to fear me because of that. So I just decided to completely stay away from all. Either Raj wants to know, what's your favorite color, food, holiday place, and restaurant? My favorite holiday place is Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. I don't really have a favorite restaurant. Oh, Ruby Tuesday, I like that restaurant. But I'm not really big on restaurants. I like to cook, and I like to eat myself, like my own food, my mom's food. I'm not really big on going outside and eating. It's just not me. I hate fast food restaurants. I used to love them, not anymore. And my favorite colors, I am like uptight about this, really. My favorite colors are black, blue, and purple. And the way they would have to be ordered is the black as the background, blue and purple have to be on top of it, like the galaxy. I can't have black, blue, and purple separately. I won't like them. I can't have blue and then have black and purple over it. It has to be black with blue and purple over it. That's it, nothing else. Do you cook? Yes, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm a banging ass. Mendy Sensations want to know, if you could give one life advice to us women, what would it be? I guess one thing that I can definitely say is doing things you never expected to do in life is always great, because it always prepares you for things that you never thought you can get yourself into. It makes you a lot stronger than you think you would. So if you feel like, you know, something is a bit out of the box for you, I would definitely recommend you doing it. Even if you're a female, just go for it, because it definitely builds your confidence, your self-esteem, and it definitely pushes you to be stronger, and I really think it is going to make you stronger. And for all of my Pakistani viewers and Pakistani females who are striving to find their happiness, and for those of you who have gone through hell to find it, for those of you who know they never will just because of the community, the society, the family, and everything that you've pretty much been brought up with, I just want to let you guys know, find your own happiness. Nobody lives for you. Nobody is living to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. And I know you may be living to make others happy, however, that's not your life. Just live your life to make yourself happy. I know our community and our society is very strict, and sometimes it can be a bit disgusting to live in, and that's why I'm just gonna say, just be happy and do everything for yourself. Our society is the type of society where everybody just kind of is really nosy. They want to drop their noses in everybody's business, and I feel like someday one of the people are gonna lose their noses. Auntie's gonna lose a nose. We're gonna have to do some kind of a surgical procedure for that shit. And nobody is gonna be put in your grave, in your spot. You do it for yourself, and that's why I'm gonna say, just live your life the way you want to. Just please God and Allah the way you want to. Don't listen to anybody else. If you want to be happy through something that you're doing, go for it. I know in like our culture, for females to do what they love is definitely hard. I know, not just through the family and the parents, but also through the community, because I feel like a lot of the times our Pakistani community feel like you kind of owe them something for being a part of that community, so you kind of have to like live by their rules, you know. Like, I feel like all these aunties and uncles feel like they're your parents. Don't ever give up what you love and what you're doing. I know this because I was the same way. I actually gave up YouTube 3 times. This is my 3rd time actually doing it, and I didn't give up, and I'm just so happy with it now. So eventually everybody's just going to have to move on and get over what you're doing. Lindsay McClintock wants to know, why do you wear makeup when you're prettier without it? Oh, you so sexy. Thanks. I don't know what else to say. It's Ava also wants to know, oh, who's your favorite, or who's your YouTube crush? I would say Joey Graceffa. He's just, I don't know, like so funky and fun to watch. Like, he has like this bubbly personality that just automatically makes you want to laugh and smile. How do you deal with fake friends? I don't deal with them. If I realize somebody's fake, I Alright guys, so that was a Jai with Makemeup89. I had so much fun answering these questions for you guys, and if you have any more questions that you would like to ask, just random questions like that, definitely leave them down below. Me and Mr. Rafi would answer them for you together, because we both love you so freaking much. She probably loves you a little more than I do. Also, if you like this, don't forget to subscribe, because I do upload a lot of these videos. I'm starting to get more into Jai with Makemeup89s. And also don't forget to thumbs the video up, because it was pretty awesome, and because I'm awesome, and because you're awesome, and because thumbs it up for her. Like, she's so cute, like for her at least. Yeah, thumbs it up for me. And I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Bye.